what I realized with the club is what makes them so mad is when you don't want to be a part of their fucking club.
Whole different realm of business. Oprah coming next. It's gonna be in a dimension it's never been.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
The greatest thing floating in 2024. Mark the words. No.
Hollywood's like a magician's hat, full of quirks and hidden gems. From wild parties and A-list scandals to secret efforts to keep movies hush-hush, the entertainment biz is a treasure trove of secrets. And managing artists? It's like herding cats in the Wild West. Now, Ice Cube's gearing up to spill the tea like Oprah. He's saying folks like Katt Williams, with their guts, can outshine even the nastiest characters out there. There are claims floating around that Hollywood runs like a shady organization, with figures like Jay-Z and Diddy supposedly going to extremes for profit. Allegedly, this dark side has found a disturbing way to make money, often at the expense of young artists, especially women. And Ice Cube? He's not holding back from calling it out.
I think you feel better about yourself when you say what needs to be said at the time it needs to be said, and not afterwards where you go home and think, I should have said that.
Recently, in an interview with Tucker Carlson, rapper Ice Cube made a shocking revelation about Hollywood. He claimed that elites in the industry potentially cost him a massive role, worth $9 million just because he chose not to get vaccinated. He allegedly contends that numerous female artists have experienced significant hardships at the hands of Jay-Z and Diddy, often without receiving any recognition. Their lives, he reportedly claims, have been reduced to a tumultuous and challenging journey. Katt Williams recently featured on a podcast where he fearlessly revealed numerous industry wrongdoings, drawing the attention of influential figures. Notably, he openly discussed Oprah during the interview. Now, there's talk circulating that Oprah is attempting to intimidate Katt, but it appears that he remains steadfast and unyielding in the face of any pressure. In the context of the podcast, "Let the choppa spray" is slang for going all out, taking shots at various peers and individuals while dropping names. Essentially, Katt Williams unleashed his thoughts without holding back. His presence on the show has set the social media streets ablaze, making 2024 feel notably spicy. Why did he choose Club Shay Shay? Well, according to Katt, he took the opportunity because Shannon had allowed certain individuals to share bold-faced lies on his couch, and Katt felt the need to address and correct them. Katt Williams didn't hold back when it came to calling out Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, Michael Blackson, Faison Love, Kevin Hart, Ricky Smiley, Oprah Winfrey, and more. It seemed like Katt had been biding his time for the perfect moment to critique people's talents, skills, and content quality. The podcast episode, spanning almost 3 hours, was a relentless exploration of shade directed at Oprah, Steve, Kevin, and Ricky, among others. Even figures like Martin Lawrence found themselves in the crossfire. It was a masterclass in both stirring the pot and fearlessly speaking truth to power.
All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is.
It's worth noting that the targets of Katt's criticism likely harbor no affection for him either. The podcast created an atmosphere where no one was spared from the verbal onslaught. But where is this hate coming from? There was a time, not too long ago, when Oprah Winfrey enjoyed an almost untouchable status among the Black community, an unproblematic interviewer and entertainer responsible for much of our cherished content. However, her image has experienced a noticeable decline in recent times. A quick search of her name on the once revered Twitter platform reveals top tweets delving into what some assume was a questionable relationship with the late Michael Jackson. Further down the feed, numerous users express sentiments along the lines of, "Oprah has always been an awful person," and suggest that she is now facing the consequences she deserves. The shift in public perception reflects a stark contrast to the once widely held admiration for Oprah within the Black community. Additionally, in his Netflix comedy stand-up, Dave Chappelle has also discussed the notion that individuals such as Kevin Hart and Oprah Winfrey might be compromising their values for fame and wealth by aligning themselves with Hollywood's elite. and this is what he said.
They were in on the whole thing. I felt so wronged. I felt so stupid.
Can you guess what he is trying to say? Maybe Dave is trying to say that people like Oprah have been involved in this heinous game for a very long time, and he feels stupid now, right? Well, this is just a guess, but Dave also said that the public's perception of Hollywood is at odds with reality, and that it is filled with lovable people like Oprah Winfrey. Dave supposedly remarked that once you see their genuine faces, you won't be able to stand them since they are too diabolical to bear. He said, "It's the same monster that these Me Too B was trying to tell you about, but they hate the monster for how it F, and I hate that monster for how it eats. But my God, man, it's the same monster." These days, Oprah Winfrey is all over the news for the terrible things she's doing in the media business. And Dave is said to have expressed his frustration with the ease with which sugar-coated personalities like Oprah can move around.
Find yourself spiraling downward?
Well, first of all, yeah, but...
There have been observations suggesting that Oprah Winfrey may have played a role in signaling Dave's downfall, almost as if she were aware of her actions. Reflecting on the past, it's worth noting that Oprah has faced various controversies. These range from accusations of participating in smear campaigns against her critics and undermining their professional lives, to more unsettling allegations involving her purported connection to human tea. Speaking of smear campaigns against critics, the Monique Oprah controversy stands out prominently. For those unfamiliar, Oprah Winfrey has been accused of significantly damaging Monique's career, to the point where Monique is purportedly facing homelessness. What's striking is that Oprah has not issued an apology to Monique for the harm that has been done. But why hasn't Oprah apologized yet? Obviously, because of her ego and pride. In 2009, Oprah and Tyler Perry released their Lee Daniels-directed film, Precious to the World. The makers of the film made the decision to send Monique on a publicity tour in order to capitalize on the enthusiasm produced by the media as a direct result of the positive critical reception the movie garnered. She said, "I had no idea I'd been blackballed because I don't think that Hollywood has turned its nose up to me," said the actor, suggesting someone had decided to teach Monique a lesson because she's not playing the game. And you know what the thing that left me in awe was that Monique literally said that Oprah was making unreasonable demands during their movie campaigns. This is what Monique said. "We were out on the campaign and she was making unreasonable demands. And this is where reverse racism, I think, happens." After that, Lee Daniels allegedly made threats against Monique, telling her that she would face something ugly. Lee was taking Oprah's side, but after some time, Monique revealed that Lee said some strange things about Oprah. Monique said, "I think that those are feelings that Mr. Daniels is having." He said, "You know Monique, she didn't thank the producers at the Oscars. She didn't thank the studio, and that's just not things that you do." This makes me hypothesize that Oprah is also not good to the junior artists or the staff that are usually present during the movie. It would appear that the general public has long suspected that Oprah is hiding something. The details of Oprah Winfrey's actions extend beyond the mentioned incidents, delving into more disturbing aspects. Monique, who had previously spoken out about being bullied by her older brother Gerald from the ages of 7 to 11, faced disbelief when she initially shared her traumatic experiences. The estrangement between Monique and Gerald became more pronounced when he was convicted of harassing a woman, leading to a 12-year prison sentence. In 2010, Oprah extended an invitation to Gerald to appear on her show, even making an effort to bring Monique along. Despite Monique's refusal to participate, Oprah went ahead and not only invited Gerald, but also their parents. During the show, Monique was taken aback as Oprah's actions seemed to minimize the gravity of the ordeal she had endured, causing further distress for Monique. Monique's devastation was compounded when Oprah seemingly disregarded her attempts to seek comfort. Upon encountering Oprah for the first time in Hollywood, Monique harbored skepticism regarding Oprah's assertion that she was unaware of Gerald bringing her family to the show. In an interview, Monique recounted the encounter, stating, "She then said, 'Do you want to come on the show?' because he wants to apologize to you? I said, Oprah, I don't want no part of that. Oprah has faced serious accusations of complicity and enabling from high-profile figures like Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein. It all began when she faced backlash in 2021 over a resurfaced 2003 interview with Dolly Parton, where Winfrey questioned her about plastic surgery. This incident led actress Rose McGowan, a key figure in the Me Too movement, to criticize her sharply in a since-deleted tweet. According to multiple reports, it has been revealed that many prominent figures in Hollywood were aware of Harvey Weinstein's actions and the way he mistreated women. Despite this knowledge, his behavior was tolerated and even enabled by some in the industry. Oprah Winfrey is allegedly one of the major personalities who had connections with Weinstein and was part of the Hollywood circle, where information about his misconduct was known. So, as we all know, Katt is now being so outspoken, Oprah must fear him for her alleged crimes. That's it for today. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.